Well, first of all, got my main man Ty up here with me, #1 ball engineer in the country. Boy, it's been a while. We started the season 1-4, and it seems like I don't know at the end of the game whether I was relieved or excited or a little bit of both, but I'm really proud of our football team. Great game, play the 23rd ranked team in the country. Go toe-to-toe with them, a team that's been dominating the fourth quarter. And I just felt like our team, we got stronger and stronger as the game progressed, and had great energy all night. And I just felt like we wasn't going to be denied tonight. And I tell you, it's very difficult, and I've said it all year, that I thought we had a good football team. And I thought we just had some bad luck in a couple of the schedules and that we had scheduled there, and a couple bad luck things happened to us last week, but our guys fought. We found a way to win versus a very good opponent. Like I said, a top 25 team, and we made one more play than they did. We made a lot of mistakes, of course. We missed some opportunities early in the game. I thought that could have put us ahead by a couple scores, but nevertheless, we found a way to win, and it was something that we really needed to do to regain a little confidence that we've lost during this very tough early season stretch.
You've talked all year long that all your receivers are great. Navarre Griffin, he's the guy for the day, the 3 touchdown receptions and 141 yards receiving. Just talk about him and Katie and how the offense worked all the way well today.
Well, Navarre, I tell you, it was Thursday after practice, and we were sitting around the offensive staff and just talking about what a great week of practice he had. Coach Stewart said, he's catching the ball better than I've ever seen him catch it, blocking well. It's always kind of been a knock on Navarre. He ain't been much of a blocker. And after the game, I told him, I said, that's when you practice good things happen to you. And he earned those statistics tonight because he had a well of a week of practice.
And, of course, it's one of your studs, Janowski, that makes that very tough catch in the end zone to win it for you guys. Just talk about the play call, the whole play, and everything that went in with it.
Well, we called the same play earlier to the other side that went through Jeremy Harness's arms, and but that we had it. They had a press corner, which isn't a very good call to run it into, but Janowski did a great job of beating the guy at the line, and KD extended the play, and which he does so well, and gave us a chance. And again, it was just a great play, and it seemed like it took 30 minutes for the official to raise his arms for a touchdown. But big time players make big plays in big situations, and Janowski's proven that he's that type of player.
Defense did the same thing on the possession. They get the field goal on. You hold them there, you get a couple of sacks. Just talk about defense coming through when you really needed them to come through.
Well, I thought defensively we played a really good ball game. I mean, we limited the quarterback. We hit him pretty good. We didn't give up any big runs. Gave up a couple pass plays, missed some tackles in the open field. But other than that, I thought we played well. I thought that we timed our blitzes extremely well. Got a big blitz, a big sack there at the first overtime, and of course I think their guy, he comes in and nails a 52-yarder. It was a long one, and he nailed it. Thought we were going to win the game right there, but again, holding them to as many field goals as we held them to, that was the difference in the ball game. They had a really good plan. We knew they were going to run the ball. They milked the clock. They used every second they could use to keep our offense off the field. And sometimes, when you do that, you go out there and bang, 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 you score. And then, you sit over on that sideline for a while, and it takes you a while to get going. But defensively, played a great game. And I thought that offensively, we missed a few opportunities when we had some big stops. But I was really proud of that last drive. We just we loaded it up. A lot of teams would go trying to throw the ball, but we stuck to the run game. We gave it to Pokey Harris and converted a 4th down conversion. And then hit Navarre there to send it into overtime. And before the series started, I told Coach Thorell, I said, "Do you feel good? I mean, are we tired on defense? Because when we score here, do I need to go in and go for 2? If we're too winded." And he said, "No, I think we're getting stronger, Coach." And sure enough, he was right. We played that overtime. Boy, our defense really stepped up. I'm really proud of those guys.
And continue talking about the running game. Marcus with 11, Pokey with 18 carries. They combined for about 150-something total yards. That's the production you've really been looking from that position.
Yeah, well, I think we got some good ones there. And, I know Marcus probably wish he had a few more carries, but I just felt like Pokey kind of had the hot hand there at the end. So we left him in. We felt like going into the game the way they played, we were going to have to run the ball more. They took our screen game away, did a nice job of that. Again, it was really good to see us run like we did tonight.
Mr. Anilis in his first start, 18 tackles, replacing Jonathan. First, just talk about him doing that, and then why Jonathan wasn't.
Well, this morning Jonathan had some personal issues that arose, and he wasn't going to be able to make it to the ball game, and so we talk all the time that you got to be ready when your number's called, and we recruited. Saint was a great player at GMC, and tonight he got his chance and played a really good game. In fact, I very rarely single out a player after the game, just because I'm like you guys. I'm over there watching, coaching, and but I singled him out tonight because he stepped up when his number was called and came with a big effort in a big ball game for us.
Now, where do you move on from here? I talked to the guys. You probably read the story. They said it wasn't over, even though you were 0-2 in the OVC. You proved that. You beat the number 23 team, like you said. And even they said before they come in, you feel like you can beat everybody on your schedule now.
Well, we do. It's going to take a good effort. We'll worry about all them other ones tomorrow. We're going to enjoy this one today. I can assure you that. But to get on a roll, you got to win one, and we finally won us one. And again, our record isn't as bad as it looks. Golly, you take two of those games out of there that we really didn't have much of a chance in. And then, again, last week, boy, we kind of gave that game away, and a lesser team may have folded their tents, but not our team. We were excited, and we got stronger and stronger, and hopefully, with the confidence that you gain from beating a very good football team, hopefully that'll be beneficial to us. I would say hopefully, I know it'll be beneficial to us as we move forward. But, we got a lot of guys that went down tonight, and I was proud of those guys. I thought Bernard Thomas had to come in a seldom used corner when DeMontre Wade got injured. Came in and played a really good ball game. The thing was, I thought a lot of our backups really stepped up. Brandon Jones got a lot of action on the offensive line for the first time. DeQuavius Walker, the freshman out of my hometown in Macon, Georgia, he comes up with a great catch in the end zone at the end of the third quarter. It wasn't the usual suspects tonight. A lot of guys that you hadn't called their names out really stepped up big tonight for the Racer football team.
And you did it, and you only had the ball for 15 minutes.
Yeah, and I think a little bit of that's misleading, that of the time of possession, just because of how they milked the clock. And we scored quick. We had some big plays. But then again, we had some lulls where we didn't move the ball quite as well, but we moved it enough. And by gosh, we found a way to win, and I'm excited for our team.
Coach, you talked about how much this does for the team's confidence going forward. I know a couple weeks ago you said that you were just excited to get to this month and these games. Obviously, the team looks like they've turned a corner. Is there confidence the highest it's been all year?
Well, I'm sure it is. We had a great week of practice. We really did for a team that was really wounded on Sunday. And felt like that, we gave one away. And today, like I said, they came out. We played 60-plus minutes tonight against a good football team. That's a team that beat two top-ranked opponents before they came in tonight, and I was real proud of them. Like I said, we just seemed to get stronger as the game went on, and when you had the feeling we were not going to get denied tonight, and sure enough, we made one more play than they did, and it's a great feeling, not only for me but for our team, and I'm really happy for them because they've worked hard and they needed this with this tough stretch we've had leading up to this ball game.